let's talk about, will Gervonta Davis continue to be protected by PBC, or will he get along with the new program of, Errol, Spence, and Deontay Wilder crossing the street, Canelo fighting Charlo, Plant fighting Canelo, will he get along with the get along? Now, you hear some rumors that David Benavidez could be fighting Demetrius Andrade. I heard they in talks from somebody in Benavidez team, they just talking, so ain't nothing imminent. We know how Andrade is. A fight can be agreed to, and it can, 1 minute they got a press conference, then they got another announcement that he done pulled out. So we know how the game go. But like I said before, but once you look at the scenarios, it seemed like everybody that they got threw in there, they lobby for it. Tank lobbied for Ryan Garcia. Wilder lobbied for 3 Fury fights. Errol Spence lobbied for the Terrence Crawford fight. And shout out to those guys who lobbying to fight the best. It might have took some time, to find out Al Haymon didn't have your best interest or wasn't really trying to make them fights. But I tip my hat out to those guys for, going to force and make those fights and make Al Haymon do his job, which is advise, not control. But, will, Tank be advised to continue to avoid guys? A lot of people seen what happened with Wilder. A lot of people seen what happened with Errol. And the success Canelo didn't have. And a lot of people like, well, they always got construction going around this motherfucker. Damn. They be fixing streets that don't even need to be fixed in Detroit, bro. You be looking like, dog. You be looking like, damn, you 7 Mile got a whole motherfucking crater in the middle of it. Y'all fixing everything that don't need to be fixed. But nonetheless, right? So, will they continue to protect him? And it seemed like it's just down for them to elect them to want to fight the best. And what you gonna have to do is continue to shame them dudes into fighting you, and that's what happened with Errol Spence. I told y'all, like, he kept hearing what people saying around the neighborhood, but Errol Spence fans, they have more awareness of Terrence Crawford. They have more awareness of guys like that. Where Tank fans don't, I think they more casuals. They super duper casuals. But I think that's up to Shakur Stevenson to start going top rank, going out there to getting him the names, to put him on a pedestal so people can, they can force people to demand that from Gervonta Davis. And a lot of people say, well, he had the Floyd Mayweather plan and all this type of shit. Man, dude, he about to be 30 years old and not one significant victory outside of Jose Pedraza. Y'all can say, well, Ryan was significant. I give you that, even though we all know that's just as much as a celebrity charity event as Clarissa Shields would be fighting Keith Thurman. Let's keep it what it is. Anybody that thought Ryan Garcia remotely had a chance he didn't have no chance. Dude is Jake Paul of boxing, a real boxing. But, Tank get off the train. Come on, turn, man. Damn, these people can't drive. Oh, what is you waiting on? Kwanzaa? But that's what you knew it was a woman. I knew it. But that's the $1 million question. Will Tank be required? Will Tank want to take those big fights? Obviously, he gonna let Haney slide out the division. They talking about Eastside Cruz. Shakur be lingering. Lomachenko be lingering. O'Shaquie Foster might come up. Some of these dudes still might be lingering around and shit, but if it's up to Al Haymon, they gonna do. Al Haymon wasn't even trying to make the Ryan Garcia fight. Let's call it what it is. Al Haymon wasn't even trying to make the Ryan Garcia fight. I think Tank will continue to be protected by choice. He will be a protected boxer by choice. He'd be an endangered boxer by choice. I think he happy. When somebody comfortable where they at in life, and they don't feel like they accomplished all their goals and majority of their goals, that's a dangerous place to be. Especially when somebody comfortable in a situation that's not a great situation. When people keep saying the same thing, well, Tank ain't pound for pound number one, and well, Tank pound for pound, man, and he ain't pound for pound. Any publication got Tank pound for pound, dude. They don't know shit about boxing. I'm sorry. Popularity is not the biggest factor in pound for pound. His resume is trash. Ryan Garcia is not even a top pound for pound 100 fighter today. I don't guarantee you I can find 100 better fighters than Ryan Garcia. And I ain't joking. There's some guys in the local Detroit circuit that's better than Ryan Garcia. Give him all the training per diems and all that shit and all the equipment, and I had to work a 9 to 5. I can find several Detroit fighters that have knocked Ryan Garcia the fuck out. And there may be some niggas on the street that can do it. It may be. But like I said before, I think that he will continue to be protected by choice. But he active, and that's gonna work in his favor. Once you get comfortable, like people that's comfortable being poor, that's scary. Or people that's comfortable in a job that they got the potential, and they know they can do better and make more, that's scary. That's why sometimes the universe force change, and it's scary. But I'm a firm believer, more now than ever, that everything happened for a reason. Somebody buy that car before you bought it. Hey, it wasn't in the cars. That might be the very same car that you probably could have died in. That girl tearing you down, guess what? She probably saved you the stress. But some of y'all keep pursuing things that's not in the cards for y'all. And I had to learn that. You can't force shit. And I don't force nobody to do nothing. I ask you, hey man, we want to do this, that, and the third. You know, I asked my homie, let's get some Pistons, half season tickets. I asked them, ain't nobody say shit. So I'm like, hey, I go get them on my own. Shit, I do shit on my own all the time. That's just me. So, like I be saying about people, dude, it's like, you can't force nobody to do nothing you want to do. You can't force no woman, your girlfriend. You don't own her. Even your wife, you don't own her. Remember that. You only can suggest things that she should do. But the crazy thing about it, when you're living with somebody, or you're in a serious relationship, or you're married with somebody, they affect your overall well-being. Financially, physically, spiritually. Some of y'all be, getting with people and don't even be knowing they ass. So that's the crazy thing about it. But yeah, with Tank, it's like, I think he'll continue to be a protected fighter. That's my humble opinion about it. I think he will continue to be a protected fighter. And like I said before, I think a lot of it by choice. And I'll Haymon advise we should do this, you should do that, you should do this, cool. They're not gonna take no chances with him. And if you do see them start taking chances, and they do throw him in there with a Terrence Crawford, they do throw him in there with a Shakur Stevenson, they willing to do a Devin Haney and Regis Progress and Teofimo Lopez fight, then what time it is. PBC is get down to lay down. Come on, we about to go fight the X-Men, Marvel. X-Men, we about to go fight Street Fighter. And that's what it is. That's exactly what it is. So, but yeah, I continue. You're gonna protect him at all costs. But like I said before, he either gonna lose to somebody they ain't see him losing to, or they gonna throw him into a top fight that he ain't prepared for, he ain't been match made for, and he gonna lose. Everybody see the power, the speed, and all that, but one thing you ain't seen is the nigga get hit on the chin. You know what I'm saying? One thing you seen is really him not really have to dig deep late in fights. He looked like the entire package. He got the feet, he got the hand speed, he got the power and all that. But what happened? Once again, what happened when an opponent don't stand right in front of him? What happened when we got an opponent that can move his upper torso? We got an opponent that can move his legs. We got an opponent that can get in and out. When you got an opponent that got some reach, who gonna know how to use their reach and walk with you with the reach. That's gonna be the true test. Y'all be getting excited by these dudes, and they be fighting guys that stand right in front of their ass. You see what happened when Errol Spence didn't fight guys that didn't stand right in front of him, and Sean Porter and Terrence Crawford. It got sticky real quick. It got sticky real quick. Like that Jay-Z song, it got super ugly real quick. Just look at the type of guys they put them in there with. Flat-footed Ryan Garcia, old Gamboa. Barrios being drained. And what make it worse for Tank? Tank run his mouth. Tank Davis run his mouth about fighting other top guys, but ain't gonna never got no intentions in doing it. So they will continue to protect Gervonta Davis at all costs. Tank Davis will be his own personal endangered species representative. He will not fight nobody. And when he fights somebody that can walk and chew bubblegum, it's gonna get very, very interesting. Trust and believe. It's gonna get very, very interesting. He gonna fight somebody. These people be running lights here, don't even know they gonna get a fat ass ticket. Speeding up here. I don't play down this street, dude. I do not play. But you gonna find out. But hey, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live or drop a video. Financially, want to support the channel? Cash App $CJGood313. Venmo CJGood313. PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the whole 9. Link tree, the first link in the description. Peace.